Hey, welcome back. Today is February 8th, Monday, and on this post I'll be telling you about the overall crypto markets very quickly before diving into Algorand, ALGOUSD, and see what exactly has gone on in this market since the last time I've spoken. I'll be telling you about the bullish and bearish case scenarios for today, as well as the short-term price prediction on this market according to what I'm seeing on the charts. Before I begin today, if you guys are watching me on YouTube, do subscribe. If you guys are watching me on TradingView, do follow me, as I'll be keeping you updated on the latest crypto setups on my watch list, regardless if it's a good day or a bad day. If you guys still want to support me and don't already have a Webull brokerage account, you guys can use my referral link down below. They're still giving away 2 free stocks as of today upon a successful sign up and a qualifying deposit of $100 and I will also receive a referral bonus if you guys sign up under me. Please also read my full disclaimer below. I am not a financial advisor and this is not financial advice. I'm purely sharing my own speculations opinions on this market. I cannot tell you the future, and you should always do your own due diligence before trading or investing in this market as it's extremely risky and volatile. If you guys have any questions or comments, please do only leave them in the comment section below, but I'll try my best to get to as many of them as possible. Now, see what exactly is going on in this market. First, most importantly, as you take a look into Bitcoin dominance, I've already done a more extensive post on Bitcoin dominance and Bitcoin price action today. So if you guys do want to look at that, you guys can take a look on my previous post today. But we do have Bitcoin dominance up over 2% today. This breaks down to Bitcoin price action up almost 14%. Total altcoin market cap trailing that of Bitcoin price action gains up about 7%. So this is one of the better scenarios of Bitcoin dominance trending upwards. This is the upside of Bitcoin dominance, okay? And on that upside, Bitcoin price action will be leading that of total altcoin market cap price action, okay? As opposed to if Bitcoin dominance was trending down, then the better of that scenario when Bitcoin dominance is trending down is total altcoin market cap will be leading that of Bitcoin price action, okay? So let's take a look into Bitcoin price action here. I just want to add that nevertheless, I still do think it's more ideal for Bitcoin dominance to trend downwards for the altcoin price action on both the upside and downside. Let's take a look into Bitcoin price action here. Let's see if this is just going to go parabolic from here, or could it actually be forming somewhat of a rising wedge pattern. I'll be looking for volume to continue going higher if I want to be convinced that this price action would make a more sustainable trend from here rather than a rising wedge, okay? Let's take a look into Algorand, ALGOUSD, and see what exactly is going on in here. Needless to say, it's just parabolic today. Let's take a look into the higher time frames for possible overbought territory or bearish divergence. On the monthly time frame, we are not yet in overbought territory yet, so I'm not too concerned here. On the weekly time frame, we are in overbought territory about 84, slightly over under 84. That is, but no possible bearish divergence telling me that the bulls are losing momentum here. But pretty overbought territory. I will be cautious, but it does seem like the bulls are still having strength right here. Okay. On the 3-day time frame here, we are still in overbought territory. No possible bearish divergence scenario that I see. Let me actually see that. I'll be comparing this high right here with this high. If that is correct, then I think possible bearish divergence has already played out with this very small bearish candle. Let's check back into the weekly time frame and see if I am correct on that. Yes, no possible bearish divergence on here as well. So daily time frame now, I'll be comparing. So this was the last high, so no possible bearish divergence, but we are in pretty overbought territory. So some type of pullback, I'll be cautious. Okay, we are in a RSI of about 80. Let's see if the bulls can actually keep going before, if not for a pullback. Okay, let's see if the bulls can actually keep going from here. Now, obviously, we are in a parabolic trend right now. I don't think I can actually find any pattern that could actually support a price target here. I mean, I could try to say that this is a inverse head and shoulders pattern with the neckline at about 63, or it could be a premature cup and handle pattern breakout. In that case, if I actually do use this pattern right here to estimate, okay, let's say if it's an inverse head and shoulders pattern, but these are pretty deep shoulders, so I don't think I think it could be a rough estimate. Then the measure target here will be about $1.05, okay? But if we actually do zoom out here, okay, on the monthly time frame, I think this could look like an inverse head and shoulders pattern instead as well. Let's try to take an estimate here, okay? Now, these are rough estimates only. I'm only trying to get a estimate of what could be a feasible price target here, okay? This could look like a cup in handle pattern, but no, I don't think so. So I don't think I should take a measure target with this. So let's use the weekly one, because right now it even seems like I just don't know. I don't think I can actually get a neckline here on the monthly time frame, and on the weekly time frame here. I just don't think this would look too much like a inverse head and shoulders pattern, as opposed to, I think this would be actually more of a feasible shape. And if that is the case, the measure target would be $1.05, slightly less. Now, measure targets are approximate theoretical targets only, may actually be different in real life price action, more or less. Looks like right now it could be more. So when price action actually makes a new trend like this, I would actually switch over to the 15-minute, 30-minute, and hourly timeframes, okay, to actually watch for any pullbacks. So in this case, I will look out for any very overbought RSIs on these timeframes and possible bearish divergence on these timeframes as well. Now let's take a look into the bullish and bearish case scenarios here. I'll be focusing on the 15-minute chart first, because if we actually do get a bearish divergence scenario here, then I think my conservative target would be trailing that of the 15-minute 21 MA. Okay, that's just from my own experience. If I do see possible bearish divergence, my conservative estimate would be it could pull back to the 21 MA on the 15-minute time frame. Okay, I don't think this is going to be. I think this is going to be very responsive, so it could, happen maybe even a few times over this uptrend. But I'll be looking out for any bearish divergence scenarios on the starting from the 15-minute time frame. So bullish case scenario, obviously, it actually just keeps going. I don't think I can even find any previous trading history that could tell me where possible resistance and supports are, because the last high was about 85 cents and we are beyond that. Okay, so the next level of support I'll be looking at will be the 15-minute 21 and even possibly the 15-minute 50. Okay, those are going to be the more responsive supports I'm going to be taking a look at. Of course, bullish case scenario, it keeps going without bearish divergence. That's what I'll be looking out for. That's the bullish case scenario. Very simple. It keeps going without bearish divergence. I'll be looking out for a very overbought territory on the 15-minute time frame, starting from the 15-minute time frame to the hourly time frame. Okay, that's the bullish case scenario. Keeps going without bearish divergence or a very overbought RSI. We are in quite overbought territory right now at about 82. So I'll be cautious. And if actually it does come down, I'll be looking at these two levels of support for the next level of support. Okay, if not, then I'll switch over to the 30 minutes. I'll check these three time frames as long as it continues to make higher highs, because these will be the more responsive time frames that I like to look at. I mean, there's the 1 minute, 5 minute, but these are just the intervals I think that has worked for me. So you guys can let me know what you think. Now, bearish case scenario, of course, would be the opposing side of what I said about the bullish case scenario, right? If we start getting bearish divergence, very bought over territory, then I'll be looking at the 15-minute, 30-minute, and hourly 21 and 50 for the next level of key support. Okay, so that's what I'm looking at. And these are my bullish and bearish case scenarios for today. Congratulations if you guys have taken any profits. Hope you guys managed your risk carefully, and hope you guys found this helpful. Give me a thumbs up if you did. Let me know your agreements, disagreements, feedback. I would love to hear them. Hope you managed your risk carefully, and I'll see you next time. If you would like to see any more of my most recently uploaded videos, you guys can also check out my links up here on YouTube. See you next time.